Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is Gexo again, and welcome back to the Diamond Society and this awesome build of one we are doing, and awesome builds on the server in general. I hope you're having a wonderful day. You do definitely deserve it. And if you don't, I hope your day gets better. So today, ladies and gentlemen, today is the day that we finish a project. That's not completely true, unfortunately. I'm a little bit in doubt that we can get the inside done, mainly because of our lag on these ones. Where is it? Where is it? Is it this one? Yeah, that one. We need approximately these stacks. And yeah. So we will probably have a little bit of trouble with getting all of the bookshelves in, but that shall not be a problem for us in... Come on! Taking off is a problem for us, but the bookshelves shouldn't be a problem in any case in regards of the roof. And most of the... That's the second time I've fallen in this hole. Let's get out of here, shall we? Stupid place to stay. There we go. Alright, so we got this sections up and running in the little time-lapse. I hope you enjoyed it, by the way. I thought, you know what, we built a template on this in the last episode, so why not just go ahead and just smack it up. So it's here, it's done, more or less. The next thing we need now is, of course, to finish off this area. And what to do there is we want to start off with this row, as per usual, because it's a nice row, and I really think it fits the theme very, very nicely. So if we take that and run that around all the way around, and then on this end, we do something like this with the stair, just to give a little bit of detailing here up on the top. Come here, there we go. But also to kind of get a little bit different color in, instead of just having all of the wood. I tried with wood, but I didn't think it looked that good, mainly because it would be too much wood in this outer corner over here. So first task is to wrap this one all the way around, and that's a fairly easy one, so that shouldn't take long at all. Okie dokie, so far so good. We got that ring, and I also started the other little part of the roof. And as you can see, we have started to put in the diamond blocks again, because why not? Why not? What I'm doing here is I'm laying out the base. You can see this is kind of shaped, a special shape on this corner, and that will be revealed in a little bit on how that will go. But let's focus on this corner over here. So what I want to do first of all, this is slapped. This is a slab. Yeah, das ist slab. Then we do this, because that means that we can actually work here. If we put one of those guys down and then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Nee, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I believe. That could be test. That's okay. And then on this one we go 1, 2, 3, and one more, but I can't reach. Now we got in trouble. 4. There we go. Okay. And then what we do is we bring one there, we bring one there, and we bring one there. Yeah. Look at that. And then we do the same again, but on this end, and I'm running out of materials. Yeah. There we go. I'm pretty sure I had that with me, but I did, so that is just pure perfect. Let's do something like that. So 1, 2. Isn't that more than 2? Apparently not. Alright. This one, however, needs to go, because that's not looking great. What we want in here instead are the clay. The clay is a fantastic block on that part. Like that. 4 of those. And then of course we can do that with one fence. There we go, done. No, we need a little bit more of those guys. Putting that one, let's see, there. And that needs to go there, and there, I believe. Let's refer, yep, seems about right. And in here as well. There, wonderful. Alright, and that one goes there as well. And let's see. Yeah, we need to grab that one. We need to do something like that. Plop that one down there, plop that one down there, plop that one down there, and then we finally can touch off just like that. There we go. That's the corner. And you might think that that's looking silly. Yeah, I know, it's a little bit different. I thought that if we just finish off this roof, I wanted something to kind of stick out a little bit, be a little bit abruptive in the whole build. But still, no. Hello again. There we go. So if we go up here, quickly swoop around like that. There we go. Wonderful. And we of course want to put carpet on every single one up here as well. Oh, Dr. Light is on. Wonderful, wonderful. And let me just do something quickly. There we go. Sorry about that. I had to refer. So we go one out, and then we go additional one out. Then we go doop doop, and then we go down one and go out there. Nope, that's wrong. We want it there on a diagonal. Wonderful, doing wonderful here, doing wonderful. And now the tricky, funny thingy part begins. I need to refer if I got the right materials on me. I don't think I have. Then I must admit, then it's a little bit tricky to build for you what I want to build for you guys. Where the hell did I put them? Didn't I bring my... Nope, apparently not. I did not. Why didn't I bring those? Alright, let's see. Yep, there we go. Much better, much better. Got a little sneak peek. Yeah, look at that. I like that. I like that. Kind of hanging a little bit out over the whole roof itself, and then with the diamond block, because that's what we do, and a little bit of light in the end rod as well, because I thought that would be a little bit lovely to look at instead of just having the flat dark block up there. So a little bit of light is always necessary. So that's actually what we want to do on our, and you can see the theme is going well all the way up. It's the same blocks, it's the same palette, and it's just a little bit different in the shape. And I think that's looking pretty good. It's different, I would agree to that, but I don't think it's bad. So let me get the rest of this in place so we can start building the rest of the roof, which is going to be magnificent. Alright, that actually doesn't look that bad. Kinda like them. I do kinda like them. Yeah! They're adding in a nice little feature. I like that indeed. So, now is the good time, yeah. What is... the thing we are going to do is requiring a lot of resources. I should have most of them, but it's a little difficult one to build while I work with you guys or talk with you or whatever we can do. Mainly because I need to really count more than just one thing and really be precise in that counting to ensure that things are at the right spot. So I think I just will go ahead and do it. I think that's the easy way to do it, and then I will meet up with you again and we can take a look on how it looks. Oh my god! I haven't seen that before now. We got a dog! Look at that! We got one eye, two eye, a snout, and a mouth! And two hanging ears. And then it got a big blue head. Oh, that's hilarious! Oh, I haven't actually thought about that. Oh my goodness. Oh, well, oh, that's That's fantastic. Oh. 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 Oh yeah. As you can see, we built this big blue blob atop of this one, and it's a dome. I like the idea of a dome. I think it's a little bit different, and I kind of wanted to give this library a very open feel to it. That's the reason why we have this very open. Let's see if we can get down there. Yeah, we could. Because this place, it's very open when you look out. You can look out over the area. If we jump down again, whoop, and takes the stair down. That's a wonderful stair, very nice done. It's the same down here. You can look out. Well, there's a skyscraper that way, but you can look out. Let's go the other way. Oh, why have I put cobble everywhere? That's weird. Yeah, but yeah, you can look out over things. So I think that using that kind of glass dome, I know that it's maybe a little bit too much to be steampunky, but to be fair honest, I do believe that it sincerely works. Indeed it does. However, we are not done yet with that ceiling. No, we are not. Let's get out of here. Woo! Let's get out and say hello to the dog. Nope, we need to go further down. There we go. Look at the eye, snout and mouth only. It's so funny. Oh my goodness. Oh, let's stay up here so I can kind of concentrate. Alright. What I want to do is I want to create some kind of support beams going through this to kind of hold it up. And I think that's the reason why we added in the damn blocks down here. So if we just take out everything up here, there we go, for those 1, 2, 3, 4, and we do the same over here, and that one needs to go as well. Wonderful. 1, 2, 3, and if we do that all the way up, and we need to put carpet on top just to be sure that nothing will spawn, and that will make this a little bit more structurally sound, this build. Otherwise it's a big glass dome, and I don't think that is that realistic. But it also adds in a little bit of connection between this blue glass that should represent diamonds and the rest of the palette that we got going in here. Alrighty, the last few blocks is going in, and that is of course the diamond blocks. The exterior is actually done on our little dog. I need to see that again. Oh, sorry, but it's so funny. Oh my goodness, it looks hilarious. Oh, yeah. Oh, bad. Let's stay over there. Yeah, that is looking good. That is looking pretty good, actually. If you don't have the wrong angle on the dog, then then it's actually looking pretty good. Let's get over here, shall we? Yeah. I think it adds something really different to it than having the glass roof. But I think adding in the support beams, it kind of brings it all together. I think that's a good help, so to say. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I like it. Alright. Oh my goodness. You need to go. There we go. Much better. Now we can actually start to work on the interior. But before we do that, I would like to make a little bit of a count to kind of get an idea of how many diamond blocks we put into this so far, because it's quite a bit. I would say it's quite a bit. I would say around about 100. 80, 85 or something like that. Let me count them and turn back to you. Alright, let's have a look. So, on the upper part of the roof, the complete top bit that we just built today, we got 20 diamond blocks. In the upper balcony, which is everything on that top section right there, we got 44 diamond blocks. On the lower roof, which is mainly that section and those out there, we got 20 again. And on the lower balcony down here, we got 56. So, in total, we got 140 blocks at the moment. Oh my goodness. That's a bit of diamond blocks. I would classify that as a baller. We are doing the baller. Alright. Now we got the exterior done, and that is really lovely. That's a huge part of this build. However, we got a little bit of a problem. The interior seems to be lagging just a tiny bit, just a tiny little bit. So we need to do a little bit of work on that. And I think the first thing to do is get all the floors in place and get all the supporting pillars in place. And let's see how that will look. Alrighty. The floors are in place. Are you ready? It's looking awesome. Woo! I like it. I think it's a good twist and balance between all of the wood and all of the stone. I think that's good. So, what I've been doing, except that, I've been doing a little bit of work. This is the area, yeah, not very interesting. I put in some study rooms. This one is not interesting. Let's leave this one behind. Let's find another one. That must be opposite then. Okay. So on each section there will be, when you get in what direction? West east, there will be the stairs to the first floor, and you will have a study room. And this study room is a cozy little area. Got a little plant, a little bit of light. You got a thing to hang your coat on. Then you got a little bit of a little table down here to your books and such. And then there's this is representing bookshelves, as I have run out again. Ramen also we traded 2.5 shelves of 2.5 stacks of bookshelves for a ghast head, so I think that's pretty good. And in here we got a little restroom in with the study room, and down there is where we are hiding our lighting situation. This is the thinking is that this is ventilation, so I think that's pretty good. I think it's nice. It's not much. Got a little sink over here, the toilet here. Yeah, it's yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Let's get out of here. But this is the study room. We got 2 of those on the in the first floor, or this is the ground level. And on the north side direction, then we got a storage room on the one side, which is basically an empty room. I'm not sure what to put in here. So at the moment they're just empty with the sign saying storage. And on the other side we got the restroom. So we got in here where you got this little waiting stall thing, and you've got 2 stalls. And we still need to put in the glass over here. That is needed. Got a little toilet and the ventilation again. And we got the sinks out here with a little bit of bush just to give a little bit of green. And out here we got another one of the toilets, a little bit more fancy one where you can also pick a book if you want. So yeah, I think that's a pretty nice little level of detail, and that will of course be going on in all of the all over the ground level. So there's a lot of small detailing here and there to do, but besides that, let's move up. Let's move up this over here. So first floor here is planned out more or less as it should be. This is again representing bookshelves. So we got a lot of bookshelves all around, and it's kind of tight to maneuver. And that's the point. I want it to be a little bit, you can't get around that good because there's so many books in here. That's the thinking. So we got one of these when you get up the stairs, and on the opposite corner, of course, we got our stairway to get it further up in the area, and the little area out there. And this is very, very simple. You just got some bookshelves and a little bit here, and then there's a little bit of hiding way. So yeah, we got things going. That is nice. That is nice. If we walk up in here, I will of course change all of this out with the bookshelves. On the second floor, we got the same pattern going on in here. Out here, we got this little bookshelf going on, and you can look over on this area, and this is still needing to be done. Over here, we just got a lot of bookshelves in the wall, and a little bit here in the middle, just to give it a little bit more library vibe with all the bookshelves. So, if we continue up to the third floor, you can see this is the staircase to the upper floor. This one hasn't been decorated yet. I don't know what to do up here. I'll probably just put in a bunch of bookshelves everywhere. But if we go up to this one, this is the top floor. This is much more light and bright, and I really like it. And we need to do a little bit of work up here. The two main features that we need to get done, we need to get the third and the fourth layer done, of course, with decoration. But we also need to get, let's see where we can show it best. Out here, I think. Yes, all of this done, so it this isn't looking pretty. So let's start with this thing with all of the roofs. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a very fine moment because I can hereby present the Red Star Library in its full glory. That's right, we actually did it! We completed this huge project. That's not completely true. Of course it isn't. You see, we need a little tiny bit of detailing here and there, but that is really minor. So let's take a look on the library, shall we? We did the ceiling up here. I think that ties everything together. You can see a little bit of diamond blocks up there. I think that's good. Down here you can see the roof looking like this. It's got a little chandelier going in, a little bit of support all over the place. I think that is pretty nice. And if we walk on in, you can see I added down the floor. I kind of want a villager in here at some point. But first of all, I want to there. Let's see. I want people to come here and say, if they got a book, a story of some kind, they can deposit it here, and then I will put it in the library somewhere in the chest to people to have a little read now and then. So, if you are a Diamond Society member, leave a story behind. Let's see, leave here for donate. Gee, I can't spell donation. Yeah. There we go. Good. So, we got a little counter in here. You can see we're looking up. We got a little bit of support up at that beam up there. So, let's have a look. If we go up one level at a time. That's the study. Ooh, there we go. Study room in here, except we need the painting. We need some item frames with some half slabs to kind of give the torches a little bit more life. Out here, the roof is looking like this. I think that's pretty awesome. And looking kind of open. Oh, and one of the things I need everywhere is this little thingy. There we go. That's a little bit better. The sea line is a little bit bright in itself, so I think adding in that little thing really makes things work. And there shouldn't be a single spawnable spot anywhere in this library. So yeah, that's how these areas are looking. I think they're pretty good as well. So if we cross this bridge, run around the corner, have a look out on all the books. No, walk up here. Up this staircase. This is the second floor. The ground floor is the first floor in my opinion. So ground floor, then we got first floor and then second floor now. And this is mainly a level of transport, so to say, between the levels up and down. If we go down here, you can see a little bit of storage for the books, which are pretty cool, but otherwise it's mainly for the staircase down here. So if we take that one up again, and here you can see we got this as per usual, and now that's the main thing I need. I need more bookshelves. Hodek is AFKing over at his farm, so we can do a little bit of trading later on and get the rest that we need. We need around 5.5 stacks to complete this. So that's more or less what we need on this floor. Lots of bookshelves. If we go up to the last floor and take a look on the detailing up here, I did that as well. I thought, why not? We want bookshelves in this place. In case you're wondering, that's going to be bookshelves. Got a lot of bookshelves on the walls because it's a library after all. Got this little corner where you can sit with your besides the bush and read your book and such. I think that's pretty cool. and you can go out here and close that and have a look over the Red Star City itself. I also added in these chests up here. The idea is that I want to sell books, enchanted books, but not just mending and such. I want to, you can buy maybe a fawn tree and a silk touch, and you know, they're a little bit more rare. If people need them, they can find them here with prices on. But mainly, I think that's it. We need, yeah, up there where those cobblestone wall touches the planks and the glass, we want that cobblestone wall to go away, and we want to put a diamond block there instead to kind of simulate how this whole glass dome is held up and connected to these pillars instead of just having a pillar there. So there's a little bit more work to do, but that is very, very minor in comparison to what we have done. And to be very honest, we are done. That is completely insane, guys. I can't understand that we made this. Oh, this build, man. It's insane. It is utterly insane as usual. So, I think that was all we had time. It's been a little long episode, but we also did a lot of work, in case you wonder. So, I spent 3 days in a row on this one. So, have you liked it? Make sure to hit that like button. Have you really liked it? Make sure to subscribe for more epic building like this. And as always, thank you ever so much for watching. I hope you have some verified days ahead of you until I will see you again. Bye bye, ladies and gentlemen.